I think it's kind of funny. So, story number 4. Trump's spokeswoman's remarks on Democrats draw backlash from critics. And this is a blind spot story for the right. You can see only 20% of the sources are coming from the right, with 7% from the center, and 73% are coming from the left. You can see 47% of the sources are high factuality or above, which is really weird because typically with ground news, when you have a subject that's being covered more by the left, the factuality rating is higher, and when it's being covered by the right, it's usually lower. And in the instances that we looked at, the 2 blind spots that we looked at today, those were both the opposite case. So my story is pulled from D. Nuez. It says, Leavitt goes off the rails with takes on Democratic base. And I just think it's so funny that this woman who is 28 years old, in my opinion, in this picture at least, and in some pictures that I've seen, she looks like she's older than me, okay? She looks like she's at least 46. I think this job might be taking a toll on her. I don't know. Anyway, let's read about what Karoline Leavitt said. Excuse me. Karoline Leavitt unraveled with an absurd claim about the Democratic Party supporters during a Fox News interview. The White House press secretary, 28, pushing 47, declared that the Democratic Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals while speaking on America Reports Thursday. That's who the Democratic Party is catering to. Not the Trump administration, and not the White House, and not the Republican Party, who is standing up for law-abiding Americans, she continued. Okay. Whatever you say, boo. Leavitt was responding to a clip Fox News had played of Zohran Mamdani's Wednesday interview with the story host Martha McCallum, in which the Democratic New York City mayoral candidate declined to answer whether Hamas should lay down their arms and give up leadership in Gaza. He didn't decline to answer that, by the way. What he said was that has no bearing on him running for New York, for the mayor of New York City, which he's absolutely right. So... I don't have any opinions about the future of Hamas and Israel beyond the question of justice and safety and the fact that anything has to abide by international law, Mamdani, 33, said. That applies to Hamas, that applies to the Israeli military, applies to anyone you could ask me about. So that wasn't refusing to answer the question. Leavitt deemed Mamdani's response a classic case of, I don't want to answer the question because I know it's wildly unpopular. It's a maneuver the press secretary is hardly unfamiliar with when fielding tough questions. Leavitt's wild take on the Democratic Party base was swiftly called out by Democratic Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Most Republicans are good people. Most Democrats are good people. The White House says outrageous things to make you hate your neighbor. The 2024 Democratic vice presidential nominee wrote on X, your neighbor isn't the problem, the White House is. He's got a point there. Leavitt's self-styled analyst of the Democratic Party's main constituency doesn't square with reality. In the 2024 House elections, about 70 million Americans voted for Democrats compared to 74 million who voted for Republicans. In the presidential race, Kamala Harris received 75 million votes to Donald Trump's 77 million. Despite the narrow margins, however, the president and his party have claimed a mandate to pursue his continuous and norm-smashing agenda. And this picture, man... This picture just speaks so much because, like, you have Marco Rubio, who is completely laid down and just bowed down to Trump when he said that he wouldn't. You have Trump's lapdog there on the right, who, oh my God, just, and then you've got his mouthpiece on the left. So the sycophants are running the administration now. So. At the same time, the White House has intensified its rhetoric against the opposition party, painting it as a threat to the nation. The Democratic Party is not a political party. It's a domestic extremist organization, Trump's Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller said in an interview on Fox News last month. After Democrats and Republicans failed to reach a deal to keep the government funded, Trump declared Democrats the party of hate, evil, and Satan in a truth social triad. The post Leavitt goes off the rails with on the Democratic base appeared first on the Daily Beast. Okay, so. Hey, thanks for watching this clip from Nightly News this morning. If you haven't, make sure that you drop the video a like, subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.